Let's break up the party, man. How's the clarity on the video? Can you guys see okay? Oh, Stuart. Stuart. How's it going?
What's up?
What happened? I assume this car was...
You know.
Everything's fine though, right?
Yeah.
Got
you know I can't divulge too much.
Got the bad guy.
Yeah.
Haven't seen you in a while.
Yeah, no. Been over on this side. Haven't been over in Lennox too much.
Yeah. Oh, okay. And neither have I though. So, huh?
Usually that's where we cross paths.
Right. Yeah.
Never in Lennox.
True. What's this area?
We call it Vermont. It's Westmont.
Westmont. Okay. All right. All right. Well, have a good night.
You too.
I like Stuart, even though he's a kind of a wishy-washy motherfucker. I like him only because he'll talk to me, even though, you know, they're all kind of, you know, anti-cop watchers. Well, they're always anti-cop watchers. What am I talking about? LAPD! Bored. Anyway. I'm over here on Magnolia and... Vermont and, hello. What's the street? Oh, in Century. Vermont and Century. Alright, let me look at my comments. What's up, what's up? Is the picture clear? I zoomed in a little because I know that's what helped the other day, but that was during the daylight, so... Is this better, or... Oops. Or is that better? What do I do? What do you want? What do you need? Hey, Mascara. Spit fire. Don't consent. Release 100. Don't consent. Mascara. Is this good zoomed in? It's great zoomed in, right? Or... Oh, that's probably too much, right? Hello, Australia. Is it good right here, or do I fix it again? Alright, I'll leave it as is. I'm alright. I'm alright. How you doing? I got you. I'm all... Oh, well, that's zoomed in a lot. Sorry. That was quick, huh? There you go. So I have no idea what this is about, but it's something to do with this car right there. When I pulled up, they were, you know, shouting, if there's anybody else left in the car, blah, blah, blah. There wasn't. I'm assuming that means they already got the guy. Yeah, I can see him in the back of this car. Over here, there's somebody in the back of that car. So this is Los Angeles Sheriff's Department. This is the South LA station deputies, which are responsible for the murder of Dijon Kizzy. I was on my way to go pass by their department on Imperial when, lo and behold, they came flying down the street, and I decided to take a chase of the chaser. Anyway, so here I am, and here we are, and that's all I have to say about that. What's your request, Matt? Oh yeah, I'm glad you guys enjoyed the Villanueva video, but I have been working for the last day and a half on the continued video of the, because that video was about basically his first year in office and his position as sheriff, but I have now fast forwarded to current events. I mean, there's a lot to go over, so that video was only like 4 minutes long, and this video is going to be longer, and I'll have like video cut in between the animation. So stay tuned for that. Oh, you know what I heard a couple hours back? I heard, you know, how they're, I don't know if you knew, I kind of covered it a couple times, but in Los Angeles by the LAPD station, in the heart of LA, in the city, there was like this encampment, this BLM encampment right across from, I believe, the courthouse. Y'all remember? I don't know, because sometimes, well, you guys come to my lives, obviously. Yeah, I did a live there like a couple weeks back before Dijon was killed, but so they had this encampment. So apparently, according to my source, that night that those two deputies, or within the following hours, or within the next 24 hours or something, of those two deputies being shot, those sheriff deputies being shot, LAPD and I believe the sheriff combined forces and ran them all out. Completely tossed that camp apart, tossed it up, took everybody out of there. I'm assuming they arrested people, but even if they didn't, they physically removed them, leaving all their possessions behind, and then cleaned out that. It's like a little grassy area. I mean, they just totally, as a, they had that good excuse of, you know, retribution or whatnot. I mean, that's LAPD. Anyway, they totally wiped that camp out. I'm not like for or against BLM, but that was a definite encampment. People lived there. There were tents. There were like fortified areas. They would cook out there. They had a whole shenanigan there. And they totally wiped them out. I mean, I think maybe in the next couple of days I'll go back to LA. I mean, that's not really close to where I live. It's probably like, you know, give or take 45 minutes, an hour drive away from me. But I want to go check it out and see if that is the case. But I thought that was kind of crazy. I mean, I guess it's not that crazy, but, you know, as payback. But, you know, it wasn't any of them. Well, actually, I mean, I don't know if it was, but I'm assuming not, because that shooting happened in Compton, which is not close to Los Angeles. And yeah, so that's that. I don't know what they did with them. So that's true then. Okay. I was watching somebody's live, and I can't remember what channel it was. It's a new channel to me. I mean, I subscribed just because they were covering a protest that was going on again in LA. So I decided, you know, to give them a subscribe. And the commentary from the girl, even though I think it's a guy's channel, but a girl was commentating, and she described what I just said, and I was like, huh, that checks out. Oh shit. Oh. Really, bro? Oh, got tires. He's just throwing it. This guy in the back of the car is like, yo, those are big old tires. He ain't even playing. He's like, yo, what are you doing with my stuff? They don't give a about you. Yeah, apparently not. They haven't caught the guy, but they have really strong lead. I mean, the reward money is ridiculous, dude. I'm surprised that none of the fucking, no wayward ones or, oh, that's Johnson. I like him too. I think the only two deputies I like out of the station, it would be Stewart and Johnson. So yeah, the what is it at right now? It's over. No. It's like $200 and something thousand reward for information leading to the rest of the person and their getaway car. Oh my God, they're letting this person go. Yo, typical. The response is, or unless they're just transferring them to they might be transferring a different car. Yeah, that's probably what they're doing. Yeah, that's what they are doing. I was gonna say, after all that, and they're letting them go, brah. Anyway, yeah, the reward money is ridiculous. 53 people, only 21 likes. They said they have strong leads. Now, they had a gnarly, 10-hour barricaded suspect in Linwood yesterday. I mean, he was up. They wanted this person. They claimed that. Oh, okay, it's $300K now. Wow, not surprised, but yeah. So they had claimed, or they had stated that it had nothing to do with the shooting, but over a Grand Theft Auto, I mean, over a, I just, when they put so much of their energy, when in this moment, I believe, in my opinion, they would be hundy focused on finding the person that shot their deputies, right? But they spent 10 hours or something around there, like a lot of hours, to get this guy out. And they actually did get him out finally with a dog. And he was arrested, not killed. Shocking, I know. And yeah, like they said it didn't have anything, but it's hard to believe that. And even all the media doesn't believe that. And then, okay, I want to let you guys know, I just saw it in my comments too. Alex Villanueva, sheriff, had challenged LeBron James, the basketball player, to double the reward money. Now, I don't know if you all remember, back in January, a very sad story about Kobe Bryant, his daughter, and 7 other people who had tragically died in the helicopter crash. I'm sure you all know about that. Now, 7 unnamed deputies took pictures of that crime scene. 7 deputies. They took pictures and they were circulating it amongst, other deputies. And when Alex found out, he'd said that they all voluntarily came in, gave themselves he told them to delete the photos. Delete them. And then he was done with it. He wasn't going to name any of them. He had them delete it. He said it was done. Kobe's widow, his wife, the mother of his daughter, Gianna, was horrified. And, understandably just upset about the fact that there was pictures. And the way she says it is like the pictures of dead children. So there was obviously something to be seen, and there was something that they took pictures of that included probably her child that was deceased, including the other girls that were in the helicopter, which is, it's really even hard to say. It was so tragic. But anyway, when I saw that he had challenged LeBron, I didn't make that connection right away, but I thought it was pretty fucking tacky for him to do that. Now then I see on Twitter, his widow is furious because, of course, her husband, retired basketball player, and for him to even touch the NBA at all, to challenge LeBron, is so insulting to her because she currently has a lawsuit. He's such a piece, he's just, bro, okay, I think 300K is enough. Why do you have to go challenge it? Oh, I want you to double it. Bro, I don't owe you shit. I think it's because he had made some questionable comments about, law enforcement. And when I say questionable, we all know that they're valuable and valid. But, according to Sheriff Alex Villanueva, he thinks that that's spreading hatred. And we don't need hatred, bro. It's not that simple. And you know what? I just saw dabs that you said blue lives don't exist. I saw there was a press conference that was just totally just torn down by the deputies and riot gear. It was a press conference being held by the National Lawyer Guild, I believe. Anyway, and there was a woman on there that was speaking that was, I believe she was arrested. She said she is a vet. And when she said, blue lives don't matter, you're Hispanic, you're black, you're white, talking to the deputies and naming nationalities, there aren't blue lives. She said, there's no such thing as blue lives. And I thought that was really, profound, because she was right. She was 100% right. Stop acting like you're fucking Smurfs. You are who you are. And it ain't looking good. West Coast Digital, okay, thank you. I'll take a look at that. Yeah, let's not, no. So, I just want to say, and I'm sure a lot of you might not appreciate it, but I don't condone what happened to those deputies. Like, two wrongs don't make a right. I mean, that's a simple way of saying it, but like that, I can't handle the violence that law enforcement commits towards the public, and the same works the other way. Like, it's not like I have situational or type specific violence that I'm okay with and not okay with, and I mean, overall, violence is not the answer. It's a pretty easy way to explain how I feel about it. Like, seeing that go down. I mean, it was foul. I know, of course, I don't think that the deputies that killed Dijon and all the others, and what was his name, Andre? I mean, fuck them, and they need to be arrested and, taken off the force, taken out of patrol. Like, there's no doubt about that. But I don't believe that shooting two deputies, because let's just be clear, there is a lot of innocent people being arrested this week, next week, and the next week. Somebody could be killed this week, next week, or the next week because they're in such high alert. Like, shooting their deputies is completely wrong. Like, and it hurt the movement 100%. And I don't believe it was a protester, to be honest. I think they mentioned something about gang involvement, and like, I really wouldn't doubt that. Like, that's pretty hardcore. Like, I know that the protesters say things like fry them like bacon, dead police, blah 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 blah, and I mean, I could be wrong. It's possible that it was a protester, but I really just don't. To take a life after protesting and they're a pretty passionate group, And you know what? Just to be clear, like, they didn't loot stores. They didn't break into any businesses. There was no business. Whatever the sheriff had said in their stupid ass press conferences. I'm gonna go over this in my next video that I've been working on. I feel like I'm giving away too much by what I'm saying right now, but it really, like, it wasn't anything. These protests, yeah, they got loud. Yeah, they came in like, protective gear with like little homemade freaking shields and stuff. But that's because it was known, and it did happen, that the deputies would be throwing, non-lethal, blah, 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 projectiles. So, yeah, that shit don't feel good. And yeah, there's a lot of them that were willing to be on the front line and go down with for the cause, I guess. But it wasn't really that violent, like, when aside from the deputies. Same. Okay, wait, here, Alright, let me go back to the comments. Sorry, I've just been blabbing away. Who's Social Crusader? And there was also that. I even said this to Daniel, Tom Zebra. I said, what if those deputies were shot by another deputy? Because, like, the Compton station is dirty right now. Like, it has some serious, very known issues right now from the rat, the guy that's giving us all the information on the executioners. Like, go figure that it's their station that was shot. I mean, I could say that maybe just, I almost hope that it would be more than an inside job than be somebody else, but I don't think that would stop the fact that they're going to start. I mean, I really want to go record in Compton again, like I did the other night, and the response for me, Daniel, and Sip was ridiculous, and it was obvious. They're high-strung, they're on high alert, and I honestly believe that there are a lot of black men that run funny, that are innocent and incarcerated at this moment, in jail, or held for questioning because they don't have the guy yet. I mean, they're gonna tow this car. Oh, they're already ready with that. Anyway, so, I mean, the gang in LASD is probably worse than the street gangs, because they have their qualified immunity. Oh, hi, Kathy. Sorry. what's going on social, but I appreciate that you've been a long-time viewer, but I have to say that if Mass believes that there's something questionable about what you're doing, I don't know, I suggest maybe rewording it. I don't know, I hate to say that. I do appreciate your support. And yeah, shark the break out of. Yeah, they do. Alright, this is loud. Alright. Says my name, don't freak out that I'm wearing a mask. Alright, I think I'm done for the night. I think that was good enough. I know it's late early, I'm not sure wherever you're watching from. Ooh, I see more lights down there. It's tempting. Anyway. So yeah. Hello, New York. Oh, let me see it. When they weren't messing with the public. I don't know if you recall the truck they Swiss cheesed because they thought that it slightly resembled Dorner's, but yet still was not the same make and model. I know it's not on right because I don't really need it. Anyway, covers my double chin. Sorry, I'm looking at comments. Yeah, that Chris Dorner thing, I have to say, he probably had some valid grievances. Man is dead now, there's no point in patching that, but he could have made a difference in other ways. Like, there are other officers that have, retired or been fired or whatever, because they're discriminated, and they've done something good with that. They've gone into law, or they've gone into some kind of civil rights, like, ways to help protect, the next person. They offer their help in other people's cases. Like, he didn't have to go kill that couple that was the daughter and the fiance of the I don't know, police commissioner. I forget what it was exactly. I forget the details, but anyway, he really, you lose your credibility when you start murdering people. It's just, like, me personally, like, I don't condone what that person does, because I have such a strong value in life. And don't get me confused with, like, pedophiles and child rapists and murderers. Like, that's a little more complex, but let's just keep it basic. And even though some of the suspects that the law enforcement, murders on the street, and maybe they're not the best of characters, maybe they don't have the best of a past, but they are not judge, jury, and executioner on the street. Like, it just doesn't, like, again, I might be one of those silly people, I value life a lot, and I don't think it's okay to take it into your own hands and start taking lives. Like, the point is over. The person's dead. You've just taken that person away from their family because, anyway, that's just my opinion. I'm sure, he flipped out. And then, if you don't have, if you're not right in the head, if you're not mentally stable, it's hard to argue your points because people don't look and take you seriously. But, I can't say that what he did was okay at all. I don't believe that what he did was okay. Alright, you guys. Yeah, they are. They are. So, you know. I mean, I didn't lose some serious sleep over the situation, but I have thought about it at great length. About how he could have made an actual difference alive, helping people that have, you know, currently are having problems with law enforcement. Like, he could have been, you know, the person, the go-to guy to help other people, but no, he decided to murder people and then, you know, be blunt. Like, they said that he shot himself, but let's just be honest, they blew that guy out of the fucking, you know, blew that guy out of existence. They burned that guy alive, basically. Alright, but I'm gonna let you go. It's late early and I'm tired and I have a little drive home. Have a good night. Thanks for stopping by. 63 people, only 37 likes. Before I go, can we get the number up right quick, please? Police. 40. 44. That was I don't know what department that was, but there was a cop car on the back of one of those tow trucks. Anyway, you didn't see it because I have it towards me. Anyway, 51, 52. Oh my God, I love you guys. That really makes me feel good. 52, come on. 61 people. I guess I could leave it to the fact that not everybody likes my live. They're just here to be nosy. Thank you guys. Alright, I guess I'll take the 53. Have a good night.